video number 3, and I thought it would be important. I wanted my kids to know what goes into my homemade Italian spaghetti sauce. So it's not really a cooking show, but I just wanted to show the ingredients, what goes in there, and so everything's prepared ahead of time, and I'll just move the video camera over now so you can see what the ingredients are. You can see here that I've got some olive oil, put about a tablespoon of that in the pan, 2 pounds of ground beef, and fry that up, brown the ground beef. Then I'm also going to do onion and garlic, and then I'll do a pan shot here so you can see. Here's all the ingredients. So we've got onion and a little bit of shallot, fresh garlic that's been chopped up, minced up, celery, green pepper, and then that's some tomato from the garden that we had in the freezer, and some zucchini from the garden that we had in the freezer. So I'm going to put that in the sauce today, which I normally don't. Normally it's just canned tomatoes, and this is tomato paste. So 2 cans of tomatoes, the larger cans, and then 2 cans of tomato paste. And then the real secret ingredients, bay leaves, a little bit of cinnamon stick, salt and pepper to taste, and Italian seasoning, just like a spice blend. And of course, you have to have about 1/3 a bottle of red wine. Okay, so that's what's going in the sauce. All right, the olive oil is heated up, nice and hot, and I'm going to throw in my onion and shallot and garlic. So I think we'll do onion, shallot, the garlic. Alright, so got the onion and the shallot and the garlic fried just for a couple minutes, and now I'm doing the 2 pounds of ground beef. I'm just going to brown that. Just kind of chop it up a little bit, brown it up. Got my ground beef all browned up, so I'm just going to put it in a big pot here, and I like to use really lean ground beef, and a shout out to T-Bones for their good quality meat. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the ground beef, and now I'm going to put in that onion, shallot, and garlic, fresh garlic that was all fried earlier. Stir all that in, and I'm going to add in the celery and the green pepper, and the most important ingredient, about 1/3 a bottle of red wine, and then I like to put in the spices next and let that kind of cook a bit. So Italian seasoning, some salt and pepper, and then I'll add the tomato and basil later. So I don't usually measure, but I don't know. It's probably about 4 or 5 tablespoons of this Italian seasoning. Lots of it. More the merrier. Okay. And lots of salt and pepper. I like this sea salt and some pepper. You know, I got a little more salt and pepper later to taste. And then yeah, just kind of let that cook for, ideally if you can let it simmer for about half an hour. But if you don't have time, no big deal, just, you know, 5 minutes even is better than nothing. And then I add the tomato paste, and the cinnamon stick and bay leaves. All right, so yeah, so that's, you know, with the green pepper, it was 1 green pepper I put in there, and about 3 stalks of celery, 1 good-sized white onion, and a couple of small little shallots that I had, so put those in, and about 4 cloves of garlic that I chopped up. So now I'm just going to add in this was the tomatoes and zucchini that we had from the garden last year, but it was in the freezer. So we're just kind of going to add that in. And I'm also going to add in 2 cans of diced tomatoes. And the tomatoes from the garden, the best ones are the San Marzano tomatoes. And then this is tomato paste, 2 small cans of tomato paste. And the other thing I don't think I mentioned, but once, like when the sauce is getting close to being done, say about after it stews for an hour or more, you know, about an hour or half an hour before I want to use it, I'll just throw in these sliced fresh mushrooms and let them sauce them up. So now I've got all those tomatoes in there and the tomato paste. If it seems too thick, I might just add a little bit of water, and I'm going to add in a little piece of cinnamon stick and 2 bay leaves, and that's it. So let's stir those in, and other than letting that cover and let it simmer for a couple of hours, let it really sauce up, that's pretty much it. Well, I guess as I think about, you know, this sauce, of course I think of my Italian father, and you know, he taught me so many different things, but I can remember, you know, he would make sauce in the kitchen. Yeah, I think as I know he's been gone for 20 years, and I know that on his grave marker we have family, work, music, and wine, and that those were the important things to him. So, you know, the family heritage, Italian heritage, keeping the sauce alive. So that's my philosophical tip: is cherish those family heritages. You know, keep them alive, honor that, treasure it, stay in touch with your family as much as you can. Stay close. Enjoy dinners together. Enjoy meals together. We see in the media the sort of typification of the Italian home family, and I think it's, you know, if you can nurture that, that's a beautiful thing to nurture. So, and sitting around sharing food together is certainly a powerful way to do that. So, do that. Keep your family together, eating together, enjoying each other. Sauce it up. All right, this sauce is cooking, and wanted to bring the camera over and do a shot from the top down, and I turned the light on the hood fan here, so that you can see how it's looking. It's looking good. And it's starting to smell really good too. There you go, you can see the goodness. All right, the sauce is done, so here's the final look. Should be tasty. Yeah. I'm gonna add one more tip to live by, so stay tuned. So, setting the table for the spaghetti dinner, and the sauce is done. But as I thought more about it and my comments about, eat together, stay together as a family, share meals together, I thought, there's something more that I want to say, something that I wish that I would have taught you guys, taught my kids. When you think of family, I initially think of our nuclear family. Now at home there's 3 of us. And you'll notice that I did set an extra plate, and the 4th plate is for a guest that we'll welcome, and representative of just humankind. I want to share a little piece this is from the UN Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And in the preamble to the Declaration, it states, whereas recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. And so that's what I want to pass on to you guys, is that every human being and their inherent dignity that they've been given because they're human, it should be welcome, or can be welcome at our table. I want to suggest that you open the UN Declaration of Human Rights. There's 30 articles, probably take you about 20 minutes to read, maybe less. And I'm going to read you the first one, Article 1. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. So that's what I'd like to leave you with, and that one of those things that I wish I would have taught, or that I wish to teach you. So I hope you can take that first one into your hearts, and may your table be a table where there's a place set for human being that's part of your family. Read all 30 articles and reflect on those. I hope you enjoy the spaghetti sauce. Thank you.